What's up, everybody? As of making this video, it's about 93 degrees. That's why I'm in a tank top right now. But anyway, today's video request: why life isn't meant for everyone. No matter how hard they try, it's just life's not meant for everyone. So yeah, let's get on into the topic, and thank you for the video request. This always goes back to what I always like to say: not everybody's gonna like the same game. Not everybody's gonna like Grand Theft Auto. Not everybody's gonna like Fortnite. Not everybody's gonna like, you name it. Not everyone's gonna like this movie. Not everyone's gonna like this color. You get what I'm trying to say. So it basically goes the same with life. Not everyone wants to deal with this annoying shit. I'll be honest, I don't know how anyone wants to deal with this annoying shit. I know we have no choice but to deal with it, but to actually see nothing wrong with it and say to other people's, you gotta work harder, man, it's the way life is, shit, I just don't understand how people are like that. I guess stupidity really sinks in deep there, I guess. Helicopter coming by, so I will continue in just a second. But with all that being said, everyone's gotta like to work. Everyone's gotta like to participate in the system. And if anyone here doesn't like to do that, they're labeled as a bum, a loser, a waste of life, you reject, shit like that, you name it. What makes us so unique is we all like and dislike different things. What I like, you may not like. Or what you like, I may not like. Or we may both like it, so that's when we click, But the thing is, everyone's got to see nothing wrong with working. Because if we talk bad about that, this is all we fucking do, I don't want to do this shit, then your label, stop being lazy, stop being, weak and shit like that. And I feel like really saying to people is, how about you shut the F up? Because truth is, I ain't asked for any of this shit. I understand we got to do it because we have no choice. But people seeing nothing wrong with it are the people that irritate me. It's funny. We irritate them people, but what do you think? It goes both ways. They irritate us too. They think of you a certain way. Well, we think of you a certain way too. So in a way, it really works both it goes both directions. Everyone goes through different things in life. There's people with mental illness, there's people that have problems, and there's people that have it easier. And there's a lot of reasons why people could have it easier. They could have better, they have more money, they're in better health, things like that. I'm not saying money's always the reason why people have it easier. That's definitely a reason that could make life easier for people if they know they have tons and tons of money. But you could also have tons and tons of money and have some kind of illness that's just untreatable, that money won't cure because there is no cure. You know what I mean? It's just, either way, it works both ways, where you could be rich but have a bad disease, or you could be poor and have a disease at the same time, which just makes it even more unbearable. Or you could be healthy but have not, be poor and you still suffer mentally wise because you don't have money to do anything, or even live in a house, let's say, or wherever. You're just basically homeless at this point. There's always those idiots that say, I can do it, so why can't you? People don't understand. Not everyone has that strong capability to pull through like, some people can. It's hard. It's like, you have no problems. Let's say you're healthy and all that, and you're telling someone that's not healthy, just stay strong. They're trying, but it's not easy. I mean, it's easy for you to say because at the end of the day, your life's not so bad, let's just say, right? You don't have cancer. Luckily, you don't have any type of whatever illness that that person may have that you're trying to tell, just keep, keep pulling through, just keep hanging on, because truth is, is what they're doing. They are hanging on. And the thing is, they're getting tired of hanging on. You know what I mean? They're hanging on every single day to the point where they say, what's the point in to keep holding on? This is how I'm going to feel every single day. I can't get better. I'm not getting better. There's no light at the end of the tunnel like they always say there is. Now, that sometimes there is light at the end of the tunnel, but of course, that's not always the case. Some situations, there isn't light at the end of the tunnel for some people, and they say to themselves, what's the point in holding on? And this is why, unfortunately, people, off themselves. And you can't say you blame them. I don't want anyone to do that. But of course, I can't tell people what to do. And at the same time, I could totally understand why people do that. Because look at life. Look how everything is. And if we don't make it any easier for ourselves, for each other, we just make it even more unbearable. We treat each other like complete shit. Life's hard as it is, and we make it even harder. There's just no in between. There's no in between. The thing people forget to understand is everyone likes and dislikes other, people like things and don't like things. You like doing this doesn't mean I'm going to like doing it. Why don't you join the Marines? Like, you'll get people to say, why don't you join the Marines? Or why don't you become this? Look, I'm doing it. That's great. You like it? That's good. Doesn't mean I'm going to like it too. But that's the thing right there. When I say that, I may be labeled as lazy, crazy, whatever comes into their sheep mind of theirs. It's like, not everyone likes the same thing, pal. Not everyone likes the color red. I like the color red. I like the color blue. Doesn't mean everyone here watching this video is going to agree with me that, hey, I like that color too. I mean, you are probably going to get people here that say, yeah, I like that color too. But you're going to get people here that say, green's my favorite color. Blue's, well, I said blue. Let's go yellow. But, you get what I'm saying, man? It's crazy. It's just how stupid people are, man. It's like people just don't understand. People don't understand and care. Hey, man, you got any tattoos? Nah. Oh, what a wimp. What are you afraid of? The pain from the needle? Yeah. What a pussy, man. You gotta get these tattoos, man. Plus, I just don't like tattoos in general. What? Oh, hell nah. You crazy. People like tattoos where there's other people that don't like tattoos. Me, frankly speaking, I like tattoos. I think they're cool. But I'd be honest, I don't want any tattoos. But with me saying that shouldn't stop you for, let's say you want tattoos. If you want tattoos, get the tattoos. Me, I don't want no tattoos. I mean, they're cool. Don't get me wrong. I think they're cool, but I just don't feel like I want any. That's just me. You could agree, disagree. People have the right to do whatever. You want a tattoo, you get a tattoo. You don't want a tattoo, you don't have to get a tattoo. Should be the same way. You want to work. You don't want to work, you don't have to work. But that's the thing. We're all forced to work. Pretty much, because if we don't have someone that could take care of us, or, then yeah, what ends up happening, we become homeless. It's like going to school. You're forced to go to school. I think the only time you can drop out is when you're in high school, I think. So all that time, middle school, elementary school, you're forced to go out of your will. We have no free will. That's how I look at it. We're being forced to go somewhere we can't stand every single fucking day. That's living life. That's just sacrificing when I didn't even ask to be here. And yet I got to sacrifice something that I never even asked for. That's the funny part. That's the depressing part, honestly. And no, it doesn't mean I'm depressed, just saying life itself is depressing. A lot of people say, back to the tattoo thing, that tattoos are a form of the devil. I'm not saying I agree to that or disagree to that. I really don't know. Someone says it's in the Bible. I mean, it probably is. I don't know. I'm not saying I believe in God. I don't believe in God. I was taught to believe in God, that I will say. I am Catholic. But it doesn't mean I know for sure. Yeah, God's definitely real, man. There's absolute 100% evidence God's real. You get what I mean? But, however, like I said, I have nothing against people with tattoos. Whether it's the devil or not, I have nothing against people with tattoos, as long as it all matters of what's in here. Me, I don't like tattoos on me. That's just me. But, doesn't mean don't get tattoos. If you want tattoos, get tattoos. But, yeah. It's like, what is this? I always say to myself all the time, what is this place? Why am I here? Why do I got to deal with this shit until I die? It's like, when is the game going to finally be over? Because the truth is, that's all we're waiting for. We're just waiting on death. We're waiting for death to take us. But while we wait for this long, horrible, cruel journey, in the meantime, we got to work our asses off. We got to pay bills over and over and over. They might just become more expensive than they were. Everything's going up. Products are getting shittier. Food, like potato chips, things like that, portions are getting smaller, but yet you're paying more. This is what we got to deal with until death takes us already. Before the game finally is over, for us at least, this is the hell we got to keep facing every single day. It's just the honest truth. I'm not being depressed by saying this. I'm just speaking. This is how it goes. This is how we literally keep fucking living. And then we got to deal with morons that see nothing wrong with life. And when we talk about it, we're labeled crazy. We're labeled all these fucked up things that ain't even true. We just have common fucking sense. That's the truth. That's the cold truth. You know? And I don't even look at myself, and I say this so many times, I don't even look at myself as a genius or some kind of smarty pants. This is just common knowledge that everyone should just see perfectly clear. Everyone should be able to take their glasses off and just see this perfectly clear. Because it's just literally right in front of us. My phone cut it off, the thing overheated. But yeah, you know, you should take your glasses off and you can just see, you know, there shouldn't be anything hard to see. Remember a few years ago, I don't know if anyone here knows, when I went to, I forgot where it was. I think it was Bed Bath & Beyond. Oh, and by the way, that went out of business now. I think every Bed Bath, I could be wrong, but the Bed Bath & Beyond where I'm at went out of business. But I remember I went there a couple of years ago, and there was like cards with like a graduating thing, and it had literally actual sheeps with that stupid hat with that stupid thing hanging on them. In other words, it's like literally giving you the subliminal message. It's literally telling you this is all we are. And yet people are still stupid. Oh, that's not what it means. Oh, shut up, you're crazy. You know, shit like that. That's literally what us morons would say. All right, call me whatever. They're literally telling you what you are. They literally could tell you, and they know we'll still be stupid to even see it. This was a couple years ago. I forgot which video it was. If I knew what video it was, I would leave it in the description below. I don't even remember. It was like, I think a couple years back, but literally sheeps. A whole not one sheep. I think it was a good few, 3, 4 sheeps with this that stupid hat that you get when you graduate on, with that stupid dumb string that you would feel like a cat would just grab it and go like, you know how cats like to play with that string? Literally sheeps. In other words, telling you that's what we all are. Sheeps. It's literally, why, out of all the animals they could have chose, why was it sheeps? Why wasn't it a dog? Why wasn't it a cat? Why wasn't it any other fucking animal? Why was it literally a sheep? Because that's literally telling you what we are. It's literally giving you the fucking subliminal, it's like an Easter egg clue. Easter egg, you know, a lot of people, I don't know why people call it an Easter egg, like in games or whatever hell, when they find certain things or whatever hell, it's like called an Easter egg or whatever. But for people that are confused, I mean that as like a subliminal message, like they're literally giving you the hint of what we are, and yet we're still so fucking stupid to see that's what we are. And I didn't even go there for that reason. When I went in the store, I think I forgot what I was trying to get that day. It was something I was trying to get. I don't remember what it was. But I so happened to run into that, and right when I seen that, I had to get my camera and fucking film that and just show, just literally, like it literally just called me right there. Like I have to fucking take a picture of this shit and a video. Literally giving you the message, and people are still in denial. People are still stupid. Out of all the animals they could have chose, whatever, why a sheep? Oh, because that's what they're literally telling you of what you are. But yet, I'm saying it all in the videos. I'll be called crazy or whatever, though. To each their own, I guess, but funny how they're all sheeps. No one should be forced to do something they don't want to do. That's just how I look at it as. No one should be forced to do something that doesn't make people comfortable. You know how they say you got to leave your comfort zone? Why? Why? That's how I look at it as. Why? We should be doing things that make us happy. We should be doing things that make us feel secure. And if something gets in between that, we shouldn't have to do it. But that's the thing. We all got to try and survive. We all got to work. We all got to do things we don't want to do, but we have no choice. We got to keep making money so we pay the bills. And what's the reward to all this? To just fucking go 6 feet under. I always say this to myself. What's the reward? Now, with me making these videos, I'm not saying don't get a job, don't work. Unfortunately, sadly, you have no choice but to work, unfortunately, unless you could figure some kind of alternative way, which would be fucking awesome if there, I mean, who knows? But what I am saying out of this video is, though, people that don't want to do this, like me, I don't want to really do this. And yet I'll be called lazy, all these fucking pathetic, stupid names. That's not even true. You know? Why do we got to play something we didn't ask for? And then, you know, when they say you're a loser, you're a bum, how are we a loser for something we didn't want to play to begin with? Now, if I signed up for all this and I lost, I lost. It's like betting. I lost. I lost the bet or whatever the hell. I bet on the slots and I lost. I lost because I signed up for it, basically. I played. But this, it all just happened. It all just randomly came. And now I'm being pressured to do things I don't want to do. And here I am now. If I don't do it, these are the things that people are going to call me or look at me as for something I didn't even ask for. I was fine in a non-existent state where I didn't know anything, when I didn't know what the hell was going on. Nothing was nothing. Everything was pure bliss. Little did I know. And now here I am randomly, and this is the bullshit I gotta face. This is the bullshit we all gotta face. And then we gotta deal with stupid people on top of it, which makes matters even worse. It sucks. You get people that do sign up for certain things and then they lose. Those people I don't feel as bad because they got themselves in it. See, there are some things people get themselves into that they could have easily prevented, but they weren't thinking. And now they want people to have sympathy for them or, you know, shit like that. You got yourself in that situation, you know? Where there's other people that just fucked up shit happens to them regardless. They try everything they could. They try to be a good person, just like me. I try to be a good person. And just things don't go our way. You know, everything's got to just be hard, challenging. And then people be like, you got to man up and shit. I feel like saying, won't you kiss my ass? If you could kiss my ass while I blow a fart, maybe I'll try and man up. All kidding aside, man. There's certain things we should try to get out of our comfort zone for, but at the same time, frankly speaking, we think doing this is going to make it better when it just makes our lives more miserable. There's so many things, I mean, come on, people. There's so many things I know everyone here would rather be doing, whatever it is, that unfortunately work gets in the way. How many people here, and please leave a comment down below, would rather be doing whatever it is that you really enjoy doing, but unfortunately you don't have enough time or no time at all because you're always out of work. You're always at a job. I bet you the majority of people will comment down below, me, because it's the truth. And me too. I even say I include myself as well. There's so many things we'd rather be doing that this stuff is getting in the way of. So we're going out of our comfort zone for this shit, you know? Nothing makes sense. Every day I live life. Every day I wake up, I just learn more and more that nothing makes sense. Nothing makes sense here. Nothing. Nothing makes sense. Nothing really ever made sense. There's no such thing as sense. Common sense, you name it. Just like with the law, for example. This person killed somebody. He got arrested for 15 years, let's say. While this person did the same exact thing, he's walking free. Just got a little pat on the wrist. Or a little slap on the wrist. How do you say it? Pat, slap. You know what I mean. He's free now. That person's dead, but that person's free. Well, the other person did that same thing. He's in jail. Nothing makes sense. It's just a stupid fucking existence, man. It's like, what is the law controlled by? Monkeys? Like, that's how I look at it as. Who's running the place? You know, like, that's what I say. Like, it's like a fucking circus, man. Nothing's in order. Nothing makes any logic sense here. It's all just scrambled. Everything's just scrambled, man. And sadly, not scrambled eggs. Scrambled, like, just all fucked up wise. But anyway, people, I am going to end this video before this stupid phone gets scrambled again in the heat. Because it did overheat the first time, so I hope it doesn't happen again. But anyway, I just want to say thank you for that video request. Hope I made your day. And I hope I make everyone's day here as best as possible. You guys truly make my day. I just want to point that out. You guys really make me happy. You know, like I always say, people, you guys made my life better. You know, it's still a hell here, but having you people in the journey with me does make it a lot easier and you know, a little bit more tolerable, I guess you could say. But really, life is still a living nightmare. That I will say, of course. But just having you awesome people here, though, does take some sort of the edge away. And I hope in return I can do the same thing for you people. I love every one of you people here, and I appreciate you all for watching. And until next time, peace out for now, guys. Love you all. Take it easy.